Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Right now I have a client makeover, birthday makeover natural glam. That's what I'm gonna call it. So we're filling out the brows with Morphe's Java pencil, and we're just filling in the brows. She has pretty full brows right now, so it's pretty easy. Then we're taking the Morphe concealer in C.315, and we are just carving out the brows with a detail flat brush. All the brushes that I use will be down in the description box down below in order, so you guys can check out the brushes that I use. All Morphe brushes. So we're just, blending it out. You don't want to have any harsh lines when you carve out your brows. So I'm taking a small detail brush and I'm just blending it closely into the carve of that concealer. Then going in with a bigger brush. This is like a dome shaped brush, which I really like, which is really good for blending. So I'm going in between those two brushes. So I'm going in with the small brush and then I'm going in with the bigger brush for blending. Now going back in with that same big dome brush, I am using the same concealer and we're going to be priming the lids. I love this brush because it just blends out concealer really fast. Love it. Now taking the same brush, we're going to set the entire lids with the Morphe setting powder in Banana Rich. Now we are going to start off with our first blend. We're going to go in with our 35G Bronze Goals palette from Morphe. We're taking the color Naked. That's one of my favorite transitional color. So we're blending that just above the crease and bringing it into the outer V. And we're using a fluffy blending brush to apply that. Now taking a more detailed blending brush, we're going in with the color Tan Up and we're working that in the outer V of the eyes and bringing it into the crease. Using a flat brush, we're going in with the color Sandy and we're placing that all over the lid. A really nice natural matte eye look. Now we're taking a mascara. You could take any mascara you want because we're putting lashes. And we're taking the Morphe's Premium Lashes in Obsession. Really pretty. Now we're going in with Milk's Hydro Grip Primer, one of my favorite primers. And we're placing that all over the face. Love this. And this will allow the makeup to last longer and grip onto the foundation. Now we're going in with the NYX Liquid Matte Liner. And we're just going over the lash band. Now we're placing Born to Glow Radiant Foundation in the color Almond into the face, and I'm using a foundation brush from Real Techniques, and we're just blending the heck out of her face. The key to makeup is blending. Blend, blend, blend. You don't want to have any harsh lines. You don't want your client to leave your chair with harsh lines. That's just a no-go. Now using the same concealer, again we're going in with the Morphe's concealer in C3.15 and taking the Morphe's highlight and contour sponge, we're blending out. And what I like to do, especially when I'm working with clients, I like to go between sponge and brush. So I like to start out blending with the sponge and then I will go in with this brush, which will be down in the description box. I like to go in with that brush, like if I need to go really deep in there, like all the way in the crease of like underneath her eyes, I like to go in with that. This brush blends beautifully, by the way. Now taking the same sponge, we're going in with Banana Rich setting powder from Morphe, and we're setting everywhere that I concealed and highlight. Now I'm going in with the Morphe's 8H Contour and Highlight Palette, and I'm going in with the color Debutante, and I'm just bronzing and contouring the face using a fluffy angle brush. A very natural bronze, really pretty, especially if somebody wants a really natural, flawless, good skin. Using a fluffy brush, we are going in with MAC's Studio Fix foundation powder in the color C7, and then we're just setting the entire center of her face as well as removing the setting powder from before. So now I'm taking a smaller brush to help me remove the setting powder. Now for a pop of color, we're adding a NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the color turquoise, and we're placing that underneath her waterline and lash line. She has really sensitive eyes, so I have to be mindful of that. Now taking an angle brush, we're going in with the Morphe's, I forgot what it was, but that was last year's Pride palette from Morphe, and we're going in with that beautiful blue called Peace, and we're just setting that liner. Now you guys notice that there's a little dot of concealer. I made a mistake right there, and I'm just correcting it. So I'm taking the sponge, and then I'm using that foundation brush to blend it out, and then we're gonna set it with powder once again. No big deal. As a makeup artist, you make mistakes, no biggie. Going in with the bronzer again, Debutante, and I'm just adding a little bit of color down the bridge of her nose. Then we're going to go in with blush, and we're going in with the Morphe's blush palette in 8W. Going in with those two colors, MUA and Witty. I don't know why the camera wasn't picking up the color, but it was beautiful in person. Maybelline's eyeliner gel, going in to give her a wing. I like to go back and forth between face and eye, especially if I'm doing a wing. That's just me. So that's what I'm doing. Now Make It Last Milani spray, setting her entire face. We're going to go in with Maybelline's Master Chrome in the color Molded Gold, and we're going to highlight that face. She's going to be highlighted for the gods. Best drugstore highlighter of all time. I don't care what anybody says, period. Alright, so we're just blending out that highlighter with a fluffy brush, and then we're going to go in with Morphe's colored pencil in Vibes. Love it. Lipstick from MAC in Modesty, one of my favorite lipsticks from MAC. And then we're going to go in with NYX Butter Gloss in Cotton Candy. I love it, giving her like this really nice glossy mommy moment. Then we're going to set in the entire face with Milani's Make It Last. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Clearly my client is feeling herself. If you like videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.